story about me getting laid. And I don't get laid often, so this is an event. You know, during last summer, I was couch surfing at a friend's place. So, you know, I would spend my days walking around aimless, just like writing, looking for things to do, so I had to be there. So, you know, one day I'm just at the park and I'm writing and I look over and I see this older lady, she's crying. Yeah. Usually they cry afterwards, and I'm just joking. But, so she's crying, I go over to her, I say, "Are you alright, ma'am?" Like, she said, "I'm just sad." Well, I said, "Well, you know, do you want to get a drink or something?" She's like, "Alright." My game's tight like that. So we get a drink, you know, and then we're like talking about, you know, like foreign films. She happened to be foreign, her name was Anastasia. And I'm a sucker for accents. So, we're hanging out. She takes me back to her place to watch a movie. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm in. So I'm chilling, we're watching the movie, and then, you know, she's like, starts touching my leg, so I'm like, alright, she's giving me the go for it, works out, you know, surprisingly enough. So, you know, we hit the bedroom. Oh yeah. And, you know, actually I have to say, it was the most fun sex I ever had in my life. Ever. It was like really rough though, and I was like trying to be tough about it, like I wanted to like yell, I wanted to go, "Ah," but I was just like, "Yeah." So, and at this point, I've been sleeping on a couch and I'm in like a soft bed, you know, so like after like the first round, you know, I tried for a second, but like, I'm like, "Baby, this bed is too comfortable. I need to get some shut-eye." And she's like, "It's alright, it's alright. Love isn't just about making love, it's about just sharing the moment." And I was like, "Alright," I did. So, you know, I just wake up abruptly, I forget where I was, you know, I was like sleeping on the couch, I'm like completely naked, and I had my watch on. And I felt like really silly wearing my watch because I was completely naked, so I'm gonna take it off, put it on the dresser. Go to the bathroom, then I dive back into bed right afterwards because I'm ready to sleep. Wake up in the morning, I'm like, I can get used to this. She just looked at me like, "You're not gonna get used to this." So, you know, but I felt the pressure to leave. I did. So, I get dressed. I'm walking away. I was like, you know, like put my shoes on. Like, yeah, that was really fun. Like, that was so good. That was so good. She's like, "Yeah, it was all right." You know. I was like, you know, we should like maybe like do this again, like sometime, you know. You write down your number. She's like, no, baby. You're at the right place at the right time, you know. I was like, okay. I mean, I'll be used that way if you want to use me that way. So I leave, and then I'm like walking, you know. I'm like, "What time is it?" I'm like, "Ah, my watch. It's on the dresser." And I wanted to like go back to ask for my watch, but I was like, she just kind of like kicked me out. I don't want to seem that needy already, you know, like give me a few months. So I don't knock, I just leave the watch. So even though like how like ridiculous I felt wearing my watch in the nude, I felt like completely naked without it. So I'm like, well, I love that watch, but I also really enjoyed staying overnight at her place, even if I had to literally give her all my time. Thank you guys.